There is an absolutely unfair and arbitrary inequity in San Francisco. A portion of renters here are without any eviction protections. There is no common sense reason for that. For 30 years, all new constructed units have been without just cause eviction protections. That is simply unfair, unjust, and we want to change that. That's what this law is all about. It's very simple. It will tie up this loophole, and it will require landlords of newly constructed units to provide just cause notice to their tenants. You must give a reason to your tenants, a fair reason, if you're going to evict them. No more will you be able to simply say, go because we feel like it. Does that make sense? That a landlord can just say, get out of here because we feel like it?
No!
Does it make sense that a tenant can suddenly get a notice saying you're out?
No!
So this is what we're trying to change here today. I'm going to now introduce, I'm going to start off with someone from Chinatown. Let's remember, this is something that affects every part of the city, so I'm glad we have a lot of broad-reaching groups here. And also some children. Hi, children! So, Mr. Wong from the Chinatown Tenants Association. Thank you.
各位大家好，我係黃海松，係社區住客聯會嘅主席。
Good afternoon. My name is Mr. Wong, and I am the president of Community Tenants Association.
今日啊，我希望呢擴大利用合法逼遷理由嘅保障呢，要給予1979年之後興建嘅樓宇，因為現時啊，住客住喺1979年後建嘅樓宇呢，係沒有呢個逼遷保障嘅，所以呢時時呢喺呢個得唔到預先通知嘅情況下邊呢，被趕走。當佢哋失去咗居所之際啊，喺呢個經濟環境裏邊呢，根本係冇辦法揾到一個能夠合理收租嘅住所嘅。
Today I'm here to speak about expanding just cause eviction protection to buildings constructed after 1979. Currently, tenants living in post-79 buildings have no eviction protections and are often evicted with very little notice. When they're forced out of their homes, it is extremely difficult for tenants to find suitable housing with reasonable rents in this economy.
每年呢喺市內啊都有新嘅樓宇興建，我哋呢亦將有更多嘅住客呢喺沒有逼遷保障呢個情況之下，呢啲住客呢可喺沒有理由下呢就俾人趕走啊，實在係太不公平。每一位租客應該有相同嘅保障，而除非我哋呢係通過呢個法案，否則成千上萬嘅住客呢將會被趕出三藩市，三藩市呢就會變成一個死城㗎。請唔好令呢個問題啊繼續擴大，保障租客同埋停止無理逼遷。逼遷保障係非常重要嘅，我哋需要給予所有人住屋嘅公平公義。多謝。
With new rental units being built every year, we'll have more and more tenants without these eviction protections, and it is simply unfair that some tenants can be evicted without being given any reason. Every renter should have the same protection, and unless we pass this legislation, thousands of renters will be forced to relocate to other cities. Please don't let this loophole expand any bigger. Protect tenants and stop unfair evictions. Eviction protections are fundamental, and we need to extend housing justice to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you for coming out and supporting tenant rights. Unbelievably, we're going to have our fourth hearing on this legislation. Our fourth hearing. I never understood how fairness could would be so controversial? And that's what this measure is about. It's about fairness. We already have eviction controls on the books. They exist for buildings built before 1979. And all we're doing today is making sure that the same protections that already exist can be extended to buildings after 1979. But we've had 4 hearings. We're going to have our 4th hearing today on this measure. I just can't understand. Every time we have a hearing, there's a new reason why this measure should be opposed if you listen to property owners and apartment developers. And we've actually answered many of their concerns.
And we have Livia Avila, who's a tenant in the mission, who's going to speak for St. Peter's Housing Committee.
Gracias por estar aquí, todos apoyándonos, porque nos necesitamos unos a otros en estos momentos muy difíciles.
Thank you all for coming out today. We all need to support each other during these difficult times.
Distrito de la Misión.
My name is Lidia Avila and I live in the Mission District.
Hace poco tiempo, la dueña de mi apartamento entró un domingo en la mañana cuando yo estaba descansando a amenazarme con llamar la grúa para sacar el carro de mi hija del garage.
So a few Sundays ago, my landlord entered my unit without permission and threatened to tow my daughter's car from the driveway.
Esto viene, a colación porque estamos aquí para que no nos desalojen. Por ese motivo ella siempre ha recibido amenazas de que me quiere sacar del apartamento, pero como está cerca de mi trabajo, yo camino ahí y no quiero dejar mi apartamento. Entonces, por eso, gracias al Comité de Vivienda San Pedro, que he recibido mucho apoyo, he estado notando que la señora no me está amenazando ya tanto.
So this has been building over time. She has threatened and harassed for me to vacate my unit for many years. I live walking distance from my work, and it's important for me to continue living there. And I know we're here today because to say that we don't want any tenants to be evicted.
That's right.
Espero que el señor Ábalos pueda ayudarnos, así como ellos necesitan de nuestro voto y de nuestro apoyo. Espero que no se olviden de nosotros. Gracias.
I want to thank Supervisor Avalos. I want to just remind all the representatives that we voted for them, and they need to not forget us during these times.
Thank you.
Sarah Short, Housing Rights Committee, and we're here today because we're supporting a proposal that would extend just cause eviction protections to buildings built after 1979. Currently, they're exempted from the rent control laws, and therefore tenants in post-79 buildings can be evicted for no reason, suddenly and arbitrarily. So in this economy, that is extremely difficult for tenants when that happens. We want to make sure that we put an end to that by applying the same eviction protections that other landlords have to use to these same buildings. It's a matter of equity and fairness, simply.
She gets too hungry to be evicted for dinner by 8. Likes to come to board meetings and commission meetings and thinks that they're great. And besides, it's rainy days and Mondays and evictions always get you down, hanging or city hall around. Some kind of city clown. Rainy days and Mondays and evictions always get me down, get me down.